Welcome back to this week's Westfield Sports Show. We're your hosts, Callie and Adrian. Now we're going to basketball. Boys basketball is 3-1. They beat the undefeated Guerin to give them their first loss. They won 53-40. Will Harvey had 12 points, Drew Hafner had 13, and then Durante Morton ate it up in the paint. He got 18 points. Him in the paint were unstoppable. No one can stop him.
Yes, and girls basketball beat Zionsville 46-36. They host Avon on Tuesday. Avon is 8-4 and just lost its recent match 61-45 to HSC. Noblesville is 7-3.
And then for the Zionsville game, Aubrey Crockett had 9 points, Michaela Hatcher with also 9 points, and Lindsay Van Dyke led the way with 14 points. And then wrestling is back in action. They beat Warren Central, and they'll be back in action Thursday at Noblesville. And then me and Amaya are breaking down national sports, including NHL and Juan Soto's breaking news contract. Alright, national sports, we're getting to NHL hockey. The Utah Hockey Club, as a first-year team, they're standing kind of sixth right now, especially for a first-year team. Kind of not expecting that, as they're kind of almost leading the conference, and then we're going to get kind of the Eastern Conference leaders. It's going to be Maple Leafs and Capital, and then for Western, it's going to be Jets and Golden Knights. Are you an NHL fan?
Not really. I don't really keep up with that as much, but it sounds very exciting.
Yeah, the top teams are definitely closer than what we would like, as we're kind of nearing the season. Rankings and standings will change all the time. It's not over yet.
Looking at college football playoffs, IU versus Notre Dame game Fridays at 8 p.m. and at the Notre Dame Stadium. I am calling it the Battle of Indiana, iconic cream and crimson versus gold and navy. The winner plays number 2 Georgia.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game, as it's kind of two of my favorite teams going head-to-head, and I was excited once they got the kind of matchup going, and I think it's going to be one of the best games. But Georgia's going to be a tough one for us.
Yeah, I know. Even if IU does beat them, it's looking kind of scary. Looking at the Colts, they lost yet again and gave it all away in the fourth quarter, going 31-13. The trick play was confusing. Why? Because that lead to a pick six, Anthony Richardson. Is he the future? I think not.
Yeah, I don't think that he's the future at all. I was just kind of watching him yesterday. His IQ is just not there yet, and I think he kind of needs to be under a veteran quarterback for a year. Especially, we see Bo Nix, who they played yesterday. Bo Nix just dominates, and he's been doing it for the Broncos after kind of the Broncos having a shaky season last year. And then, now, Juan Soto, the biggest deal in MLB history, and we're going to break it down. $765 million for 15 years, and it's about $46.875 million each year in 2025 and 2026, and it's $42.5 million in 2027. Then $46,876,000 a piece in 2028 and 29, and then for the remainder of the 10 seasons, it's $46 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot of money.
Especially, and there's also incentives where he can earn a couple $100,000 for just being voted MLB MVP. So he's the highest paid. I don't know if he deserves to be the highest paid. I'm kind of looking at Shohei Ohtani right there.
Yeah.
And that's for the national sports, and we're going to take it back to the sports show for the end of the show.
Highlights, full video of practice, game, and also making scout with drawing and comments. All sport can use Hudl. Hudl's goal is to capture, analyze, and share video and data faster and more effectively to help teams and coach. Hudl is used by the athlete after practice to analyze their performance, but also to watch themselves to be better. It also helps to learn the play because you can watch the video as much as you want. Hudl is used before a game to analyze the play of the adversaries. It also helps teams to focus on the offensive and defensive keys. Hudl is used after the game to analyze the problem during the game, but also the good things during it. It is a good way to be a better player. Hudl is used by the coaches to scout easily to prepare the game, but it also helps to make teaching moments after the game.
Check out the full schedule on Rocks Athletics social media or website.
That's all for today.
Stay humble and go Rocks.